Um, Hello everyone, good evening. So here we shall solve some more JEE Mains previous year questions on the chapter inverse trigonometric functions. So any doubts if you have in any steps, then please write that in the comments. Also, please install our Sapience Education application, whose link has been provided in the description. So here we shall start with the next question, which is let the inverse trigonometric functions take principal values, the number of real solutions of the equation 2 sine inverse x plus cos 3 cos inverse x equals to 2 pi by 5 is. So this we can write it as 2 sine inverse x plus 2 cos inverse x plus cos inverse x, that is equal to 2 pi by 5. So now we know that sine inverse x plus cos inverse x, we can write 2 sine inverse x plus cos inverse x plus cos inverse x, that is equal to 2 pi by 5. Now cos inverse x plus sine inverse x, that is equal to pi by 2. So I can write 2 into pi by 2 plus cos inverse x, that is equal to 2 pi by 5. And then we can say that, so cos inverse x, that will come 2 pi by 5 minus pi, which is equal to minus 3 pi by 5. Uh, 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 and here it is told that all the inverse trigonometric functions should take principal values only. So we know that the principal value branch for cos inverse x function is 0 to pi, 0 to pi. But here it is coming cos inverse x is minus 3 pi by 5, which is not within the principal value branch. So here we will say that there are no real solutions, no solutions. So the number of solutions will be 0. So 0 is the answer. Then here it is told cot inverse 3 plus cot inverse 4 plus cot inverse 5 plus cot inverse n, that is equal to pi by 4. Then n is equal to how much? So then we can say that cot inverse 3 plus cot inverse 4, that we can say it will be cot inverse of, so we know that cot inverse, uh, okay, so we know that cot of a plus b, that is equal to cot a cot b minus 1 by cot a plus cot b. So hence we can say that cot inverse of cot inverse x plus cot inverse y, that we can say this will be equal to cot inverse of xy minus 1 by x plus y. So this will be cot inverse 3 into 4, that is 12 minus 1 by 3 plus 4. Plus this will be cot inverse of 5n minus 1 by 5 plus n, that is equal to pi by 4. So now therefore this we can say this will be cot inverse of 11 by cot inverse of 11 by 7 plus cot inverse of 5n minus 1 by 5 plus n, that is equal to pi by 4. So then we can again apply the same formula here. So this will be cot inverse of 11 by 7 into 5n minus 1 by 5 plus n minus 1 by 11 by 7 plus 5n minus 1 by 5 plus n. Now that will be equal to pi by 4. So cot pi by 4, that is equal to 1. So therefore we can say 11 by 7 into 5n minus 1 by 5 plus n minus 1, that will be equal to, so now cot pi by 4 will be 1 only. So that will be equal to 11 by 7 plus 5n minus 1 by 5 plus n. So this will be 11 by 7 into 5n minus 1 by 5 plus n minus 5n minus 1 by 5 plus n That will be equal to 11 by 7 plus 1. So this will be 5n minus 1 by 5 plus n into 11 by 7 minus 1. That will be equal to 18 by 7. Five n minus 1 by 5 plus n, that will be equal to 18 by 7. By 7 into 7 by 4. 7 7 will cancel to the 4, 2 9 is 18. So therefore 5n minus 1 into 2, that is equal to 9 into 5 plus n. So this will be 10n minus 2. That is equal to 45 plus 9n. So this will be n, that will be equal to 47. So n will be equal to 47. So the value of n is 47. Then here it is told if the so here it is told that for x belongs to minus 1 to 1, here 1 is included but minus 1 is not included. The number of solutions of the equation sine inverse x equal to 2 tan inverse x is equal to. Now if we apply sine on both sides, then we'll get x equal to sine of 2 tan inverse x. So now if we take tan inverse x as theta, then this is sine 2 theta. So sine 2 theta we know that is 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta. So this will be equal to, so x will be tan theta here. So 2x by 1 plus x square this will be. So this will be x equal to, it will be 2x by 1 plus x square. So from here we can say this, we can cross multiply. So it will be x plus x cube, that is equal to 2x. So this will be x cube minus x, that is equal to 0. So x into x square minus 1, that is equal to 0. So x will be either equal to 0 or plus or minus 1 or plus 1. So minus 1 is not within the given range. So therefore the values of x can be either 0 or 1. So there are only two solutions. So the number of solutions will be 2. So 2 is the answer. Then here it is told if S is the set of all those x belongs to R, such that sine inverse of x plus 1 by square root of x square plus 2x plus 2 minus of sine inverse of x by square root of x square plus 1, that is equals to pi by 4, then summation of x, all those x belongs to the set S, sine of x square plus x plus 5 into pi by 2 minus cos of x square plus x plus 5 into pi to pi is equal to how much? That we have to find out. So then sine inverse pi by 4. So we can say sine inverse of x plus 1 by square root of x square plus 2x plus 2. That we can write it as pi by 4 plus sine inverse of x by root over x square plus 1. Now we can take this angle as capital B. This angle we can take it as A. So here it is given as A plus, so A equals to pi by 4 plus B is told. So now if you apply sine on both sides, then we'll get sine A equal to sine pi by 4 plus B. Now sine pi by 4 plus B, I can write sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Sine pi by 4 into cos B plus cos pi by 4 into sine B. Now sine pi by 4 and cos pi by 4, their value we know, that is equal to root 2, which is equal to 1 by root 2. So now sine A, so A is this, so sine, so therefore I can say sine A will be nothing but x plus 1 by square root of x square plus 2x plus 2. And sine B that will be equal to nothing but x by square root of x square plus 1. And then we have to find out cos B. So cos B will be root over 1 minus sine square B, that is 1 minus x square by x square plus 1. So it will be 1 by root over x square plus 1. So therefore sine A that is, therefore you can write x plus 1 by square root of x square plus 2x plus 2, which is sine A, and then it will be 1 by root 2, that will be equal to 1 by root 2 into cos B. Cos B will be 1 by root over x square plus 1, plus this will be 1 by obviously root 2 is there, and into x by square root of x square plus 1, since that is sine B. Then we can say this will be x plus 1 by square root of x square plus 2x plus 2, and this will be equal to 1 by root 2 into x plus 1 by root over x square plus 1. This is the thing. Now we can square both sides, or we can say that this minus this, that is equal to 0. No, okay. You can say like this is equal to this only. Then we can cross multiply, then we'll get x plus 1 into root 2 root over x square plus 1, minus this will be x plus 1 into root over x square plus 2x plus 2, that is equal to 0. So then we can say x plus 1 I can take as common, and then into this will be root 2 into root x square plus 1 minus root over x square plus 2x plus 2, that is equal to 0. So either this is equal to 0 or this is equal to 0. So therefore x plus 1 will be equal to 0, that is, it means x will be equal to minus 1, or I can say, or root 2 into x square plus 1, that should be equal to root over x square plus 2x plus 2. Now if we square both sides, then we'll get 2 into x square plus 2, that should be equal to x square plus 2x plus 2. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So then we will say that x square minus 2x, that will be equal to 0. So x into x minus 2, that will be equal to 0. So x will be either equal to 0 or 2. So now if x is equal to 2, then the left hand side, so if x is minus 1, then this will be 0, this will be also 0, then left hand side will be equal to right hand side. If x is 0, then it will be 1 by root 2, and this will be also 1 by root 2. So left hand side will be equal to right hand side, and if I take 2, then this will be 3 by root, left hand side will be 3 by root 2 to the 4, 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 2, 10. So 3 by root 10, and this will be also 2 plus 1, 3 by 2 to the 4, 4 plus 1, that is 5, 5 to 10. So then also left hand side will be equal to right hand side, but then sine inverse 3 by root 10. So this will be sine inverse 3 by root 10. If x is 2, if x is equal to 2, then I can say x is 0, then it will be 1 by root 2 by sine inverse 1. Sine inverse 1 by root 2, that is pi by 4, minus this will be sine inverse. Okay. X is 0. If x is 0, then this will come. This will be 1 by root 2. This is pi by 4, and this will be x is 0, this will be 0 only, then it will be pi by 4. And if x is minus 1, then this will become 0, sine inverse 0, that is 0, minus this is minus 1 by root 2. So this will be minus plus sine inverse 1 by root 2, that is pi by 4. Yeah, then also it will, this equation will be satisfied. But if x is 2, then it will be sine inverse 3 by root 10 minus sine inverse 2 by root 5, which will not be equal to pi by 4, which will not be equal to pi by 4. Since y, then we will do sine inverse of 3 by root 10. Since y, sine inverse of this will be, we know sine inverse a minus sine inverse x minus sine inverse y, we can say this is sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. So it is sine a cos b, which is root over 1 minus 4 by 5, which is 1 by root 5, minus this will be cos a sine b, that is cos a sine b, cos a, that is 1 minus 9 by 10, that is 1 by root 10, cos a sine b, that is 2 by root 5. So then this will be sine inverse of, this is 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2, that is 1 by root 50, that is 1 by sine inverse of 1 by 5 root 2. So which is not equal to pi by 4. So hence x equal to 2 will not be the solution. Since this, so this will should be neglected. So therefore the only solutions are x equal to 0 and minus 1. So x should be so therefore hence the set S is nothing but 0 and -1. So then we have to take the summation of these two, summation of this. So here first I will put x as 0 and then I will put x as -1, and then both of those two answers we have to add. So therefore the sum that will be equal to sine of, if I put here 0, x equal to 0, if I put, then I will get 5 pi by 2. So sine 5 pi by 2 minus this will be cos 5 pi minus cos 5 pi, then plus this will be sine of, then if I put -1, this will be 1 minus 1, that will be 0. So again sine 5 pi by 2, then minus this will be cos of 1 minus 1, again that is this 0 here. So again that is cos 5 pi. So this will be, so this will be 2 times 2 sine 5 pi by 2 minus 2 cos 5 pi. So now 2 sine 5 pi by 2, which is nothing but this is 2 2s of 4. So 2 pi plus, so this is sine 2 pi plus pi by 2, I can say. So sine 2 pi plus theta is same as sine theta only. So this is sine pi by 2, which is 1. So it is 2 into 1 minus 2 into cos 5 pi, which is cos 4 pi plus pi, I can say. Now cos 2 and pi plus pi, that is same as cos pi. Cos pi is minus 1. This is minus 1. So it is 2 into 1, 2 plus 2, that is 4. So 4 is the answer. Then here it is told if the domain of the function f of x, that is sec inverse of 2x by 5x plus 3, that is so the domain of this is alpha to beta union gamma to delta, then then mod of 3 alpha plus 10 beta plus gamma plus 21 delta, that is equal to how much? So now we have to find the domain of this. So we know that the domain of sec inverse x, is nothing but, domain of sec inverse x is the domain of sec inverse x okay, the domain of x should be from, okay, x should be r minus -1 to 1, which means that x should be either less than or equal to -1, or x should be more than or equal to 1. It should be less than or equal to -1, or since y cos inverse x, cos inverse, since y sec inverse x, I can say that it's same as cos inverse of 1 by x. So here 1 by x should be from -1 to 1, should belong to -1 to 1. So it means that x should not be in this range. So therefore I can say that here the here 2x by 5x plus 3 should be either less than or equal to -1, or 2x by 5x plus 3, that should be more than or equal to 1. So if we solve this, then we will get 2x by 5x plus 3 plus 1, that is less than or equal to 0, or 2x by 5x plus 3 minus 1, that is greater than or equal to 0. So therefore this I can say 2x plus 5x plus 3, that is 7x plus 3y 5x plus 3, that is less than or equal to 0, or I can say this is minus 3x minus 3. It's minus 5x minus 3 minus 3x minus 3 by 5x plus 3, that is more than or equal to 0. So then I can say that here I can say either 7x plus 3 by 5x plus 3 is less than or equal to 0, or 3x plus 3 by 5x plus 3, that is more than or equal to 0. So then can take the number line. So this will be minus 3 by 7 and this is minus 3 by 5. So minus 3 by 5 means minus 0.6 and minus 3 by 7 is approximately minus 0.7 for the 28, 1 for the 20. Approximately it is minus 4.3, minus 0.43. So minus 3 by 5 will be here, minus 3 by 7 will be here. So minus 3 by 7 is greater than minus 3 by 5. So if I put some value which is more than minus 3 by 7, suppose if I put 0, x as 0, so it will be more than 0. So this is positive, negative, positive. So we need only the negative part. And x should not be equal to minus 3 by 5, else this part will become 0. Therefore, x should belong to, this is minus 3 by 5, minus 3 by 5 to minus 3 by 7. This is included, but this will be excluded. Yeah. And from here we can say this will be x plus 1 by 5x plus 3. That is more than or equal to 0. Since from here 3 I can take as common. 3 I can take as common. So therefore we can say this will be minus 3 by 5. This will become minus 1 here. Be minus 1. This will be minus 3 by 5. So we need only the positive value. So if I take value 0 here, this will become 1 by 3, which is greater than 0. So this part is positive, this part is positive, this part is negative. So therefore we need only the positive part. So here we need x belongs to be uh, minus infinity to minus 1. union minus 3 by 5 to infinity. 3 by 5 to infinity. Should be greater than 1. This is greater than 0, so it means this is actually greater. This was greater than 0, so this should be less than 0. So we have to take only the negative part here. We have to take the negative part. Since why here it was minus of 3x plus 3, or I can say minus 3 into x plus 1 by 5x plus 3, that is more than 0. So if we change this negative sign to positive sign, then the inequality will also change. So here this should be less than 0. So only the negative part we have to take. So therefore x belongs to here. It should be minus 1 to minus 3 by 5, which is excluded. So therefore the net solution, that is x belongs to minus 1 to minus 3 by 5 union minus 3 by 5 to minus 3 by 7. So therefore this is alpha, this is beta, this is gamma, this is delta. So the values of beta and gamma, they are same only. So therefore we can say that the value of this we have to find, that is 3 alpha mod of 3 alpha, that is 3 into minus 1 plus 10 into beta plus gamma minus 3 by 5 plus minus 3 by 5 plus 21 into minus 3 by 7 out of that. That is equal to how much? This will be minus 3 minus 10 into 6 by 5 minus 21 into 3 by 7. That is equal to how much? Okay, so 7 3s are 21, 5 2s are 10. So this is mod of minus 3 minus 12 minus 9. So this is minus 12 minus 12. So this is equal to 24. So it means that 24 is the answer. 24. And here it is told that the sum of all the solutions of this tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square plus cot inverse of 1 minus x square by 2x, that is equal to pi by 3, where x belongs to minus, x goes from minus 1 to 1, x is not equal to 0. So that sum of all these solutions, that is alpha minus 4 by root 3, then alpha is equal to how much? That we have to find out. So now first we have to take case 1. Case 1 is when x is going from -1 to 0. So then we can say this will then 1 minus x square by 2x, that is how much, that will be negative, obviously. Okay, that will be negative since 1 minus x square will be greater than 0 always, but 2x, that will be negative. So this will become negative. So it means that cot inverse of 1 minus x square by 2x, that can be written as, we know that cot inverse y can be written as tan inverse of 1 by y if y is greater than 0. But cot inverse y, that will be equal to pi plus tan inverse of 1 by y if y is less than 0. So then this I can write pi plus cot inverse of 1 minus x square by 2x. No, sorry, pi plus tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square. Since this one is negative, so therefore we can say this left hand side, that will be tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square plus pi plus tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square, that is equal to pi by 3. So then I can say 2 tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square, that is equal to pi by 3 minus pi. So that is minus 2 pi by 3. So it means that tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square, that is nothing but minus pi by 3. So if we apply, so now we know that tan 2 theta, that is equal to 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta. So if I take tan theta as x, then tan of 2x by 1 minus x square, that will be, then I can say tan of 2x by 1 minus x square, that is equal to actually 2, yeah, right. So 2x by 1 minus x square, that you can write it as tan 2 theta, means tan, and theta is tan inverse x. So tan, so there, yeah, so this is actually tan 2 theta, which is tan of 2 tan inverse x. So it means that tan inverse of this will be 2 tan inverse x. So this I can say 2 tan inverse x, that is equal to minus pi by 3. So it means tan inverse x, that is nothing but minus pi by 6. So therefore x will be tan of minus pi by 6. So that will be minus tan pi by 6, that is minus tan pi by 6, that is minus tan 30, that is minus 1 by root 3. So x is minus 1 by root 3 for the case 1. And then case 2, I can say that when case 2 is when x is from 0 to 1. So then we can say that 2x by 1 minus x square, that will be greater than 0, obviously. So hence we can say cot inverse of 1 minus x square by 2x, that can be written as simply tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square. So then therefore the left hand side is given as, so you can write tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square plus tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square, that is equal to pi by 3. So therefore you can say tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square, that is nothing but pi by 6. Since this you can write 2 tan inverse 2x by 1 minus x square. So similarly, this thing we can write it as 2 tan inverse x. 2 tan inverse x, that is equal to pi by 6. So it means tan inverse x, that is equal to pi by 12. Pi by 12. So now tan pi by 12, how to find? Which is tan pi by 12 means half of 30 degree, that is tan 15 degree. Now tan 15 degree, we can say it is tan 45 minus 30 degree, 45 degree minus 30 degree. So it will be tan A minus tan B. So it is 1 minus tan 30 by 1 plus tan A tan B, which is 1 by root 3. So if we uh, multiply root 3 with the numerator and the denominator, then we'll get root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1. And then if we rationalize it, then we'll get root 3 minus 1 whole square by root 3 3 minus 1. So this will be 3 plus 1 minus 2 root 3 by 2. So this will be 2 minus root 3. 2 minus root 3. So tan 15 degrees. So this will be nothing but same as tan inverse of 2 minus root 3. So it means x is 2 minus root 3 here. 2 minus root 3 will be obviously greater than 0, since y root 3 is approximately 1.732. So therefore, the sum of the solutions. So there are two solutions. One is x equal to 2 minus root 3 and one is minus 1 by root 3. So now therefore, the sum of the solutions, that will be equal to 2 minus root 3 plus minus 1 by root 3. So this will be 2 minus of root 3 plus 1 by root 3. So if we simplify it, this will be 2 minus 4 by root 3. So this is equal to, they are saying alpha minus 4 by root 3. Alpha minus 4 by root 3. So therefore, the value of alpha is 2. Value of alpha is 2. So alpha is equal to 2. So 2 is the answer. It is told for k belongs to R, let the solutions of the equation cos of sine inverse of x cot tan inverse of cos sine inverse of x. So that is equal to k, where mod x goes from 0 to 1 by root 2. So its solutions are alpha and beta, where the inverse trigonometric functions take only principal values. So if the solutions of the equation x square minus px minus 5 is equal to 0 is, so its roots or its solutions are 1 by alpha square plus 1 by beta square and alpha by beta, then the value of b by k square is equal to how much, that we have to find out. So now this we can simplify it. So this we can write it as cos of sine inverse of x cot of tan inverse. Now this I can write cos of, now sine inverse x I can write, this is cos inverse of root over 1 minus x square equal to k. Now this we can write cos of sine inverse of x cot of tan inverse of, this is root over 1 minus x square equal to k. This again we can write cos of sine inverse of, now this we can write cot of sine, okay, x cot of x into cot of, this will be cot inverse of 1 by root over 1 minus x square is equal to k. So now this I can write cos of sine inverse of x. So cot cot inverse will be this only, it's 1 by root over 1 minus x square. So it will be sine inverse of x by root over 1 minus x square, that is equal to k. So now this again I can write, this is cos of cos inverse root over 1 minus x square by 1 minus x square. Okay, so that is equal to k. So this means we can write root over 1 minus x square by root 1 minus x square, that is equal to nothing but k. 6 cos of cos inverse, that will cancel. So this will be root over 1 minus x square minus x square. So it is 1 root over 1 minus 2x square by root over 1 minus x square, that is equal to k. So therefore k square, that will be equal to 1 minus 2x square by 1 minus x square. So now we can say 1 minus 2x square, that will be equal to k square minus k square x square. So then I can say k square x square minus 2x square, that will be equal to k square minus 1. So it means x square will be equal to k square minus 1 by k square minus 2. So now its roots are it is told alpha and beta. Its roots are alpha and beta. So this will also satisfy it. So therefore we can say if we solve it, then we'll get x equal to plus or minus k square minus 1 by root over k square minus 1 by k square minus 2. So one is alpha and one is beta. So here we can say beta equals to minus of alpha only, since why one is the positive value, one is having the negative value only. So therefore alpha by beta, that is equal to minus 1 obviously, and 1 by alpha square plus 1 by beta square, that will be nothing but 1 by alpha square plus 1 by alpha square only, since by beta is equal to minus alpha, which is equal to, we can say, root over k square minus 1 by k square minus 2. So this will be 2 by alpha square. So this will be 2 by k square minus 1 by k square minus 2. So this will be 2 into k square minus 2 by k square minus 1. Okay. So now, therefore, the roots of the equation x square minus bx minus 5, that is equal to 0. Its roots are minus 1, sir, minus 1 and 2 into k square minus 2 by k square minus 1. So then, therefore, the product of the roots is minus 5, which is so minus 2 by into k square minus 2 by k square minus 1, that is equal to minus 5. So minus minus will cancel. So you can say k square minus 2 by k square minus 1, that will be equal to 5 by 2. So then we can say 2k square minus 4, that will be equal to 5k square minus 5. 3k square, that is equal to 1. So k square will be equal to 1 by 3. K square will be equal to 1 by 3. And so sum of the roots. So that is b. B is sum of the roots, that is 2 into k square minus 2, that is 1 by 3 minus 2 by 1 by 3 minus 1. So that will be 2 into 3 2 is 6. So minus 5 by 3 into 1 minus 3, so minus 2 by 3. So that is 2 into 5 by 2, that is equal to 5. 3 minus 2, 1 by 3 minus 1, 3 is 6, minus 5 by 3. Okay. So here we have to do sum of the roots is this plus this. So this minus 1 we have to do. So this minus 1. So b square, that will be 1 by 3 minus 2, 1 by 3 minus 1 minus 1. So it is 2 into 5 by 2 minus 1. This is 5 minus 1, that is 4. So b is 4. So therefore b by k square we have to find. B by k square value we have to find. So b is 4 and k square is 1 by 3. So 4 into 3, that is 12. So 12 is the answer. And here it is told that let x equal to sine, x is equal to sine of 2 tan inverse alpha, and y that is equal to sine of half tan inverse of 4 by 3. So if S is the set of all those A belongs to R such that y square equal to 1 minus x, actually it should be alpha. So it is a set of all values of alpha such that y square equal to 1 by 1 minus x. Then summation of 16 alpha whole cube, that is equal to where, so where alpha, for all those alpha belongs to the set S, that is equal to how much, that we have to find. So so here suppose if I take tan inverse alpha as A, then sine 2A, that is equal to, we know, 2 tan A by 1 minus 1 plus tan square A. So from here alpha will be equal to obviously tan A. So tan inverse alpha is A. So then sine 2A, that will be equal to 2 tan A, which is tan A is alpha, 2 alpha by 1 plus alpha square. So now sine A, that will be equal to 2 alpha by 1 plus alpha square. So that means therefore x will be equal to 2 alpha by 1 plus alpha square. Then y is equal to, now y is equal to sine of, I can say this is theta by 2, where tan theta is this, where theta is tan inverse of 4 by 3. Theta is tan inverse of 4 by 3. Then tan theta is 4 by 3. So y square will be sine square theta by 2. So sine square theta by 2, we can say, now we know that cos 2 theta, that is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square theta. So cos theta, I can say 1 minus 2 sine square theta by 2. So it means sine square theta by 2, I can say it is equal to 1 minus cos theta by 2. And from here tan theta is 4 by 3. So then cos theta, I can say that will be equal to 1 by sec theta. Sec theta is root over 1 plus tan square theta. So 4 by 3 whole square. So this will be 1 by root over 1 plus 16 by 9. So that is 3 by, so So this will be equal to actually root 9 by 25, that is 3 by 5. Cos theta is 3 by 5. So therefore y square is sine square theta, that is 1 minus cos theta, that is 1 minus 3 by 5 by 2, that is 5 minus 3, 2 by 5 by 2. That is 1 by 5. So y square is 1 by 5, and that is equal to 1 minus x. So that should be equal to 1 minus 2 alpha by 1 plus alpha square. So this we have to actually solve and find out alpha. So now 1 minus 2 alpha by 1 plus alpha square, that is equal to 1 by 5. So then we can simplify, we can take the LCM. So this will be alpha square plus 1 minus 2 alpha by 1 plus alpha square. That is equal to 1 by 5. So this will be equal to alpha square minus 2 alpha plus 1 into 5. That is equal to 1 plus alpha square. So this will be equal to 5 alpha square minus 10 alpha plus 5. That is equal to 1 plus alpha square. So this will be equal to 4 alpha square minus 10 alpha plus 4. That is equal to 0. So then we can say that from here we can say 2 alpha square minus 5 alpha plus 2, that is equal to 0. So I can say 2 alpha square minus 4 alpha minus alpha plus 2, that is equal to 0. Since 2 to the 4, 4 1 the 4 and 4 plus 1 is 5. So I can say 2 alpha into alpha minus 2 minus 1 into alpha minus 2, that is equal to 0. So it means alpha minus 2 into 2 alpha minus 1, that is equal to 0. So alpha can be 2 or half. 2 or half, but here if alpha is 2, if suppose alpha equal to 2, then we will get, that is 1 minus 2 alpha, that is 4 by 1 plus 4, that is 5. So that is 1 by 5. And if alpha is half, then it will be 1 minus 2 by 2 into 1 plus 1 by 4. So that is 1 minus 1 by 5 by 4. So that is 1 by 4 by 5. That is 1 by 5. So now the thing is that tan inverse 2 thing is so alpha, it can be either 2 or half. So therefore we can take alpha as 2 or half. So this will be 16. So summation alpha belongs to set S. So the set S will be nothing but 2 and half. So alpha belongs to set S, 16 alpha whole power 3. So this will be 16 into 2 power 3 plus 16 into half power 3. So this will be 16 into 8 plus 16 into 1 by 8. So this will be 8 to the 16. So this will be 6 8 the 48. 128 plus 2, that is equal to 130. So the required answer is 130. But then here it is told we have to find the value of 50 tan of 3 tan inverse half, tan inverse half plus 2 cos inverse of 1 by root 5 inverse of 1 by root 5 plus 4 root 2 into tan inverse of 1 by 2 into tan inverse of 2 root 2. This we have to find out. So now tan inverse half. So if I take tan inverse half as theta, then we will get, then half is equal to tan theta, obviously. Then sine theta will be how much? Sine theta will be tan theta by root over tan theta by sec theta, I can say. So tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta, which is 1 by 2 whole square. So since by sine theta, we can write tan theta by sec theta, or tan theta by 1 plus root over 1 plus tan square theta. This will be 1 by 2 by 2 to the 4, so 4 plus 1 root 5 by, okay, root 5 by 2. So this will be 1 by root 5. So therefore theta we can also write it as sine inverse of 1 by root 5. So now this thing we can write it, this thing we can write it as, let's say we take it as y. So therefore y we can write it as 50 into tan 3 sine inverse of 1 by root 5 plus 2 cos inverse of 1 by root 5 plus 4 root 2 into tan of 1 by 2 tan inverse of 2 root 2. So this thing we can write 250 tan into, this is 2 into, I can write sine inverse of 1 by root 5 plus cos inverse of 1 by root 5 plus sine inverse of 1 by root 5. Since here we have 3, here we have 2. Then plus 4 root 2 into tan of 1 by 2 tan inverse of 2 root 2. This will be 50 into tan of 2 into pi by 2 plus sine inverse 1 by root 5. Again we can write it as tan inverse of 1 by 2 also. So plus 4 root 2 into tan of 1 by 2 tan inverse of 2 root 2. Now this 2 and 2 will cancel out. So now we know that again tan pi plus theta is same as tan theta since it is in the third quadrant. So therefore we can write, therefore y that will be equal to 50 into tan of tan inverse of half into tan of tan inverse of half plus 4 root 2 into tan of 1 by 2 tan inverse of 2 root 2. So now this tan of tan inverse is half only. So this is 50 into half plus 4 root 2 into tan of this. So this we can write tan of half of, let's call it as alpha. This is 25. So this is 25 plus 4 root 2 into tan, let's say alpha, we call it as alpha, tan alpha. So now the thing is here alpha is tan inverse of 2 root 2 by 2. So therefore 2 alpha, that is tan inverse of 2 root 2. So therefore tan 2 alpha is 2 root 2. Now tan 2 alpha I can say that is 2 tan alpha by 1 minus tan square alpha, that is equal to 2 root 2. So 2 I can cancel, so then I can say tan alpha that will be equal to root 2 minus root 2 tan square alpha. So therefore root 2 tan square alpha plus tan alpha minus root 2, that is equal to 0. So root 2 into root 2 is 2. So 2 ones are 2. So 2 minus 1, that is 1. So I can say this will be root 2 tan square alpha plus 2 tan alpha minus tan alpha minus root 2 that is equal to 0. So here we are factorizing it. So we can take root 2 tan alpha as common. Root 2 tan alpha into tan alpha plus root 2 and minus 1 into tan alpha plus root 2 that is equal to 0. So therefore we can say root 2 tan alpha minus 1 into tan alpha plus root 2 that is equal to 0. So therefore tan alpha will be either minus root 2 or 1 by root 2. But here tan alpha, this can't be negative. Alpha is tan inverse 2 root 2 by 2. So alpha should be greater than 0, obviously. Since we know that tan theta, if here tan that's why tan 2 alpha is 2 root 2. Now if we take the graph of tan x, so 2 root 2 will come somewhere here. So tan 2 alpha, if it is 2 root 2, then it should have a positive value only. So 2 alpha should be greater than 0. So alpha also should be greater than 0 only. So alpha should be greater than 0. So tan alpha also should be greater than 0. So it means this negative answer we should not have. We have to ignore this. We have to neglect this answer. So tan alpha, therefore tan alpha value will be 1 by root 2 only. So therefore the value of y which is being asked, that is 25 plus 4 root 2 into 1 by root 2. Root 2 into 1 by root 2. So root 2 will cancel. 25 plus 4, that is 29. So 29 is the answer. The value of y is 29. So hope all of you have understood the solutions of all these uh, questions based on the previous year JEE Mains exam on the chapter inverse trigonometric functions. Still any doubts if you have, please write us in the comments. We shall obviously clarify them. And please install our Sapience education application. And also in any other chapter of maths, if you have more difficulty, then please mention the name of that chapter also in our comments section. So thank you everyone. Bye.